the 1804 election.
In the 1804 election, many people ended up trying to be elected President of the United States of America. But like it is today, only 2 people are actually recognized and, quote mark, fought for the title of the President of the United States of America. The first one many people know of, as he did a lot for his country and is considered quite the patriot. He ran president 2 terms and assisted in writing the Declarations of Independence. You may have guessed it, or you might have just known it. Our first man, right off the bat, is Thomas Jefferson. Now, Thomas Jefferson did try out for president, but I think one of the few people he didn't expect would be too much of a threat because of the Democratic Republican he was, is Charles Pinckney of the Republican Party. In the 1804 election, these 2 strongly fought each other for the position of being President of the United States of America. Now that you know who the 2 participants were of the 1804 election were, being Thomas Jefferson and Charles Pinckney, you now have an understanding of where this is going. Thomas Jefferson, a member of the Democratic Republican Party, versus Charles Pinckney, a member of the Federalist Party. Because of this fact, and the simple fact that these sides were pretty equivalent in power to an extent, and had strong debates, it was highly thought that the 2 parties would be represented in the president, and by thus, the voting would be pretty equal. However, it didn't exactly go that way. Here, you can see a picture of Thomas Jefferson. This is Thomas Jefferson. Now, Thomas Jefferson actually won the election, which may not be a surprise. That isn't the surprising part. The surprising part is that he won by 45.6%, which is, in fact, the largest and most dominant win yet. In what was expected to be an equal and fair match, ended up being the winnest win percentage to date. After hearing about the overwhelming victory obtained by Thomas Jefferson in the 1804 election, people can only imagine how much of a mental blow Charles Pinckney must have suffered. Charles Pinckney, who I have a picture of, belonged to the Federalists Party. And in the Federalists Party, he did quite a bit. He did consider Thomas Jefferson to be his rival throughout the entire deal. Now, being an election, and elections being held off of the Electoral College, which resides in Washington, the 1804 election took place in Washington, D.C. Now, some people would say, why would this happen? Well, when you really get down to it, it's an election. And because it's an election for the president, the leader of the United States of America, when there's more than one, there will be hardships. So the things that really stood out was that many people would believe and say that the biggest reason Thomas Jefferson had won is because he had defeated Federalists in most of their battles up unto the point. Hence, the insane victory percentage, 45.6%. Here is something Thomas Jefferson wrote to the Republicans. Republicans, turn out, and save your country from ruin, from an emperor, from a king, from the iron grasp of the British Tory faction, an unprincipled banditti of British speculators, the hireling tools and emissaries of His Majesty King George III have thronged our city and diffused the poisons of principles among us. Down with the Tories, down with the British faction, before they have it in their power to enslave you and reduce your families to distress by heavy taxation. Republicans want to tribute liars. They want no ship ocean liars. They want no Rufus kings for lords. They want no Varick to lord it over them. They want no Jones for senators, who fought with the British against the Americans in the time of war. But they want in their places such men as Jefferson and Clinton, who fought their country's battles in the years 76. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The end.